Alright, from a nonprofit website, I created one called Community Farms. And so this is my design, my layout that I have. You see the little logo that I created. Put a little seed that's growing a plant right in the middle. Kind of show you a little bit of what I got here. Color themes I have the green and just went with a white. And so you can kind of see that play out in my website here. And so my website is basically about having a community farm, and it's kind of about people that don't have the opportunity to have fresh fruits and vegetables and basically healthy alternatives for food for their family. And so this is something that kind of comes together and plants food that they can hand out to those people that are in need. So the website design that I went with the green because it reminded me of like the plants and the foliage that you'd kind of see with something like that, growing things. So that's kind of what I did. Went with that with the logo, did that with the little links and everything. The call to action buttons, I wanted to do these bright, just so they kind of caught your attention. So there's that. And then I did the headings on each one of these with the green as well. I did a shadow on it to kind of make it pop a little bit. And so I kind of have that. So the first one is gardens needed. I have a picture of people handing out food items to those that are in need. Working together, I have one where they're working with the plants and helping maintain those to grow the fruits and vegetables that people need. And then basically in the end, seeing the family playing, being happy, having that healthy lifestyle and just, enjoying life. And then at the very bottom, call to action, I have them planting the seeds. And that's where, you can buy the seeds to help out with this nonprofit organization. So this is what I had for my website. I went with a flip-flop design to have the alternating pictures versus the text that we have. And then when you bring it to the small portion, a couple things you'll notice is on the box here that's green, it'll bring it to full screen. And once it goes to the larger screen, it'll bring it back down and it'll have that crisp line to kind of line things up and everything on each side. So going back to the small, it'll bring it so all the text is above the pictures, and that's how they coordinate with each other. But then once you go back to the full view, it'll bring it back to that side by side. So, and then it's got that hard line again to kind of match up the color contrast, the boldness, made it large text versus the small to kind of pop and help you see the sections of everything. One of the biggest things that I kind of learned through this class is figuring out all the WordPress items, trying to dig down to find the little roots of how to modify websites that have already been created, and just peeling back the layers to find out what we can utilize to change the CSS and have it only be focused on one thing rather than changing everything on your page. So that's one thing that I've really learned throughout this semester and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I got the little links that kind of go to the different portions of the page and everything. And then even if you click like the buy seats now, that'll take you down to your call to action right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my design and what I created for this semester.